Hi, I'm Perfume Dayun, and today I'll be reviewing 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne EDT. Now, before we get into the review, I'm just going to let you know that I have been offered the option to either keep this or give it away to one of my friends who's offered to take it off my hands. Reason for that is this was a blind buy. I don't support blind buys, but I had to. So there's no testers. This perfume is never available. I don't know what's going on. If you've had the same experience, let me know down in the comments, but it has been difficult to get a hold of this. Regardless, it's here now, so let's get right into it. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Very few fragrances that I smell and I immediately go beautiful from the start. Regardless, it smells of a lot of things. It has nutty notes in them, fruity notes in them. There's this hint of plum I pick up, and the spray that I did this time, I could really, really smell that nuttiness. Um, but there's a lot of other stuff like honey as well going on, which I sometimes get. But like I said, a lot of other notes, you can search them up yourself if you want. Now, the reason I say you search them up for yourself is because to me, I get some of that stuff sometimes, but I can't really decode it properly sometimes. And the reason I do this with this is because it's so beautifully, perfectly blended. The best example I can give is like imagine red and blue coming together to make purple. You can't really see red and blue in purple. It's two different things coming together to make something completely, not completely different, but to a certain extent different and beautiful. This is what that is. Sure, there's some, you can smell the plum and honey and all that, but it's come together to make something absolutely phenomenal, absolutely unique. And this is definitely one of the perfumes that I can say is signature scent worthy, 110% amazing. Nothing like it on the market, especially when you compare them to perfumes like Bleu de Chanel, Versace Aero, summer fragrances like that. This is a breath of fresh air slash perfume. Now, pros. Decent performance for a summer fragrance. Okay. For EDT, it's decent, you know. It is actually reasonably priced once, or if you can get a hold of it. I got this for £50 for 100 ml. That is a bargain for any perfume, let alone such an amazing scent by Paco Rabanne, a designer fragrance. What else? It is reasonably priced. I've covered signature scent. It's unique. Difference performance. I've mentioned that 3 times now. Mm, Compliment getter. This perfume is a compliment getter. Everyone I've asked, men and women, have told me minimum of 7.5, but mostly 8, 8.5 out of 10 regarding compliments. Now, moving on to the cons. Objectively, there are no cons. There is one con, which might or might not be a con. Okay, so you know how I said the performance was decent for a summer fragrance. It's, that's the issue. Due to the sweetness in the fragrance, I'm confused. Is this a summer fragrance that smells like a winter fragrance? Or is this a winter fragrance that performs like a summer fragrance? I don't know. However, I did buy this in the winter and I have been using it in the winter. And after multiple attempts, people can't smell me after 30, 45 minutes. And at best an hour, if you like use Vaseline and all of that stuff, maybe an hour. That's stretching it. It does last as a skin scent quite a long time, but performance is horrendous in the winter. And because I bought it in the winter, and I tried it on in the winter, and I've had this absolutely horrendous first first how should I say it encounter with 1 Million Lucky. It just doesn't sit very well with me. And a lot of people do say this is a summer fragrance. And you know, you may be right. Maybe it's not the perfume that's the issue, it's me. Regardless, I'm a confused man, and I have, due to this reason, decided to unfortunately give this perfume away. I do feel quite a bit unlucky. Sorry, I had to do it. That this experience happened to me because this is an amazing, amazing perfume. And I would be lying if I said that maybe when the sun shines and it's summer again, I'm walking down the high street and some guy passes me by and he smells quite nice. It's something I've smelled like before. It's something I smelled before. I apologize. And I tap him on the shoulder and I tell him, man, you're wearing a pretty nice perfume. Which one is it? And he tells me, oh, 1 million lucky. Thanks, man. And I say thanks and we go our separate ways. My way being straight to the nearest perfume shop. I go in there, I grab a new bottle of 1 million lucky. I go home, take it with me. Next day, wake up, get ready for work, apply it. Guess what? It's performing perfectly well in summer. And all it was a case of the right fragrance, the wrong time. But if that doesn't happen, that's okay as well. I have enough fragrances to last me the whole lifetime, my grandkids' lifetime. So not a bad thing, but definitely an amazing fragrance. So yeah, one advice I would give if you're gonna try this fragrance or buy this fragrance, do it in the summertime and do yourself a favor. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this review. This was Perfume de Yun and my review of 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne EDT. And as always, I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. If you have anything you want me to let me know in the comments, go ahead. Anything and everything is welcome. Once again, take care. Goodbye.